Hey everyone, this is another Indieman, and this is Goetia. Sound particular impact in Goetia, especially in certain puzzles. Okay. So this is a sound-heavy game. Cool. Also, no controller support. Was not expecting that. Oh wow, this is really pretty. These are definitely photos. Is this a gravestone? I'm a little ghost. Or a wisp. I can't see myself. There's no one here. Am I? No, this isn't right. Good, it seems like it's still moving away, and I can also see things. But I can't feel anything. Stay calm. Something's wrong. Think, Abigail. I know this tree. I'm outside the manor. I just need to think. You don't notice that you're floating? No, this is wrong. I need to find help. Help, father, mother, Annie? Okay. So, these look like photos that are... Oh, my... Follows the mouse cursor. That's why there's no... Okay, so it wants me to open the journal. I'm Abigail Blackwood, daughter of Abraham and Helena Blackwood and Annie's sister. To be honest, that's all I remember after the fall and my final scream. Don't really understand what I am or what's happening. I need to find help. I need to find my family. Okay. So this is a adventure game, I think? Holding control. Yeah, there's no... Oh boy, there's no, controller support, huh? That's strange. There's a hexagonal shape carved out of the pedestal. Huh, it says something had been taken out. I don't think I saw that before. Alright, well, let's... Blackwood Manor. Just like in my memories, I was born and died here? I remember this window, that's where I fell. It was cold. Okay, so we can tab to open the map. Okay. A light? Maybe there's someone who can help me here. You're a ghost, honey. You're not... Like, there's not really much to do. No leaves on that tree, but we're still in winter, but I don't feel cold, because you're dead. You even know you died. How do I get in? Going through the gate was Soju, but such an obstacle? Like, she knows she died. Impossible. It's terrifying, but rather handy. Like, you know you died. Wow. Ivy inside the manor? This is starting to look like a bad dream. Is there anything? Who could have drawn this map? The names remind me of Father's studies, but he would never have taken his documents out of his office. Wallpaper wasn't torn before. Mrs. Ward would never allow that. Am I really at the manor? Honey, you even said you died. The stairs aren't quite as impressive as I remember. They're covered in dust. Even this vase wasn't quite as dull looking as before. Is my mind playing tricks on me? My grandparents used to hunt deer in the woods on the manor grounds. Good evening, Jack, Rufus, Ted, and Molly. That's kind of weird. Not gonna lie. Damaged tableware. The manor seems abandoned. I don't understand, but I don't understand how she can realize she's dead, but then not understand what's happening. Man, there's so much to click. Wow, this is... Father's office, safe haven, this place he did all his experiments, esoteric or otherwise. I like this place. It's Father's Manor. If Father's at the manor, this is where I'd find him. But can people see me? I won't be able to talk to him, and what will he do if he somehow recognizes me? Everything's so inconsistent, different, but also similar. Maybe I should find more hints about what's going on before I see him. Okay. View of the manor in the fog. Something about this painting troubles me, but I can't tell what. If I could zoom in on the painting, yeah, I can't. Let's read this. Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. Something's written in the margin. Property of Alexander Hogan. That name's new to me. Probably because, like, 4 other families have written there. Also, that's weird. This couch seems comfortable enough to have a rest, if only I could. Sheets have been folded neatly. Someone still cares about things here. Someone's drawn some symbols here. What does this have to do with Does this have to do with demonology? Father's studies. Can't work out which demons these symbols represent. I really need help. Walls clearly don't want anything to go through them. Is there a way to get through? Okay, so now we found... Everything is dilapidated. Okay, so now we found our... Ooh, okay. There's a whole other... Ooh, that's a fucked up painting. Yeah, that's the proper reaction to that. Also, we get close to the light and it freaks out. That's a nice touch. Okay, glowy things. Now we have things we can actually do things with. There's no written between the pages. The handwriting's rather clumsy. It doesn't look much different from mine. It must have been written by a child. Oh god. Okay. That's way too much. I'm not reading all that. This is Alice in Wonderland, and Edward Alexander and I sneaked into Father's laboratory, and we found something interesting. There's this weird powder. I'll show it to you how it reveals hidden writings. Know this. You just have to pour the powder on the paper to reveal the ink. Alexander told me to keep some of it. Now we can start writing coded messages. Oh. And that's probably got something on it. Alright, so we have a codex of stuff. That's cool. Can't go through the ceiling there. Keys? Okay. Why would anyone hide the Virgin Mary behind lock and key? Possession. Abigail has possessed an object. She is now able to move it, use it, or combine it with another. On the other hand, as an object, Abigail gains a foothold in the world of living and has to accept its rules. No object can cross a wall. Right-click to leave the object. Okay. This is what I want. Something important has to be hidden in the cupboard. This is actually my kind of adventure game because it's all fairly simplistic. Some accounting invoices, deeds of property, and what's this? Death of all of them, yep. Oh, they all died at the same time. Or no, that's the dad? I can't fucking... It's the image is too small and my eyes are too shit. Death certificate with father's name on it? It's impossible. I can't believe he was 76. But how? What happened to me? What about mother, Annie, 1939? My last memories date back to 1902. This must be a bad dream. You know you died. Why is this confusing? So much of this doesn't make any sense. I need to understand what's going on. Father's office. He must have taken notes. Maybe his research can help me. But, like, you know you died. It doesn't... What doesn't make sense is, like, her confusion about this when she knows that she's dead. And I don't know. Okay, so here we are in the study. You know, this actually has a really good atmosphere to it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the sounds and stuff. Books about magic, not a science I'm familiar with. This one looks different. The building and renovating of churches. I think I remember hearing about a chapel in the woods near the manor. Okay. These books seem important. They're well worn. I'm not... No. Okay, Icarus, Tufuluclusos. Yeah. I'm not reading all that. That's too much for a video. Let's open this up. So, might be somewhat altered, but even so, there's no way I can read that book without finding a way to get it off the... Okay. It's locked. Okay. Father may not have been fond of horses, but the statuette is gorgeous, but I don't remember it either. Well, yeah, because it's been like 40 years plus, because your dad died in almost... Your dad died 37 years after you died. I don't recognize Father's handwriting in this book. Some demon symbols, demonology, and that is yeah, I can read it, but no. Mother, since you'll not listen to reason, I must stop you myself. I apologize for stealing your notes, but I see no other way. Gabriel may be the oldest, but he has no idea what you are up to. I will be back for young Edward and Robert. I forbid you from trying anything with them. You'll dearly regret it. This has all gone on long enough. Farewell, A. This is the only light illuminating the whole room. It's so dark and oppressive. Pencils and notebooks. Alright, so whoever moved in here after was super into demon summoning or something. Box contains some type of white powder. That's the powder that we were looking for, but let me use it. Hollowed skull, one of Mother's eccentricities. I suppose it must have come from the library upstairs. Oh, wait. Do we have to go all the way back? I can't go through the wall. Okay, let's see. Combine? Nope. Nope. Doesn't let me combine those. Alright. Put that up there, I guess, for now, so I know where it is. And we will continue exploring and maybe find something. That's a developer. Huh. Oh. Feathers? That was literally what I thought, too. Oh. Oh. Good evening, young lady. Who are you? Oh, come now, you wound me. We are already acquainted. Of course, it was some time ago. You may not have even seen that I was there. I am one of the kind your father did so love to talk about, even if he elected not to teach you much about me in particular. My current form, shall we say, should be something of a hint. You're one of the demons father was studying, a raven. You must be Malthus. But demons don't exist. It was just an unpleasant hobby of his. Suppose you must be right after all. After all, that would be simply absurd, not unlike believing in ghosts, perhaps. I must say, I'm rather surprised to see you here right now. No matter, I'm almost flattered you recognize me. It means that mankind has not quite forgotten about me yet, not completely at least. What do you want? What do I want? Oh, I see. Abraham must have taught you that I would require a favor if you were so impertinent as to summon me. But in your case, young lady, I chose to appear before you. You did not summon me, and thus we can dispense with the quid pro quo. I simply wanted to, well, chirp with someone, perhaps. Chirp, fine, but what are you doing here? Ah, now that is quite an interesting question. Well, would that I could answer it. You mean you don't know? Not exactly. I do recall that I was summoned, but in a most unusual way. Annie, she called me, and we chirped for a while. But she deceived me and trapped me within these walls. All I know is that some part of me remained in the cozy confines of hell, while the rest remained... well, the remainder, well, is in the manor itself. Or something like that. Like when I possess an object? It does indeed seem that the same forces are at work here. And why are you preventing me from going any further? I'm doing nothing of the sort, or rather, nothing consciously. See, my girl, we are both pure spirits here, and it seems that our essences cannot collaborate, shall we say. I promise you, I would simply love for you to proceed. I dare say that you are the only one who can free me. The sigil on the ceiling, that could be a hint, an answer. Such a keen mind. If it were not the answer itself, it must be part of it. The sigil is not complete in this form, cannot be seen by men, much to my immense sorrow. The sigil you see only represents half of my being, the part that remains in hell. There's another sigil, in fact, and it's the opposite of this one. It represents the part of me that is trapped here among the living. Should you manage to find and decipher it, I would be free to leave this world. I knew you wanted something after all. Exposed. Yes, it seems we both need each other. I expect that I can rely on you. You have Blackwood blood running through your veins, after all, if you're to pardon the expression. Wait, you disappeared. Not quite. But do keep up with good work, Abigail. Simply forget that I am watching your every move. Alright, so we've got a demon here who looks like a giant crow. Or a raven, white raven, which is pretty fucking awesome, not gonna lie. Can't go there. So we're gonna go back down here. And you know what? I kinda wanna leave it there a little bit. Just to... Oh. Creepy kitchen. Wow, that's a lot in this kitchen, huh? Oh wait, don't tell me. Sheet of white paper, why would it be blank? Yeah, okay. So I kind of want to leave it here now that we know the crux of this is probably releasing that demon and then something preventing me from moving any further. It must have something to do with this strange metal sheets bolted to the wall. There's a combination lock on the door. Oh dear. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to leave it here. And this is, I think it's Goetia? This is a creepy little point and click. I would give this a shot. I might do something more for it later. That's kind of why I don't want to keep going. But yeah, this is interesting. Anyway, have a nice night, everybody. I'll see you.